This is our Adolf Loos Ornament and Crime group project for Texas A&M's ARC 350 class with Gabriela Campagnol. Our group includes myself, Gentry Rogers, Trinity Fleming, and Chris Pickering. So Adolf Loos had a huge architectural theory back in the early 1900s when he wrote his Ornament and Crime paper, basically stating that ornament is wasted manpower. Loos believed in practicality, drawing inspiration from Louis Sullivan's form follows function architectural principle. Loos' theory is one reason why modern architecture has plain walls, square windows, and no ornamentation. This is an example of Loos architecture, the Loos house. Here we have some images from my campus that reflect Loos' theories. First, we have Nagel Hall, which is similar to the Loos house with the columns and the windows. Then we have the Student Services building that exhibits the plain walls and square windows as well. Lastly, we have the ILCB, which is an example of the form follows function principle, with the circular part being a large lecture arena allowing for optimal learning as the professor lectures from the center of the room. It also has very plain walls and a modern look.
Hi, I'm Trinity, and I will be connecting Loos's writings to our class material. To start, in Loos's writings, he focused around the idea that ornament is a waste of time and materials. He considered it a crime to include ornament in architecture when it contributed nothing to form or function. He even compared it to a man with unnecessary tattoos that contribute nothing to daily life. His buildings were designed based on his sentiments, the buildings being very simple and plain. To connect to our class material, Loos was heavily inspired by Sullivan's form follows function. He designed buildings based around functionality without the distraction of decoration. As a timeline, the Viennese Secession and Weiner Works Art architecture movements occurred, spurring more modern designs with a focus on elegance and new materials leading to new form. Loos's architecture followed the ideas of the Secession and new architecture through his rejection of ornament and use of more stock materials. Examples are the Steiner House and the Goldman Installage, the Goldman receiving harsh criticism due to its more modern look.
Howdy, my name is Christopher Pickering. Today I'm going to show you two buildings located in Dallas, Texas that relate to Adolf Loos' theory, ornament is crime. The first building is the Mercantile National Bank building. This building was constructed in 1943 in the Art Modern style. The building shares similarities to Loos's building, Goldman and Salch. Both are built without using ornament on the exterior of the building, but still provide beautiful buildings. They both focus on form and function. Another building in Dallas that represents Loos' work is a home built in the 1930s. The exterior of the home reminds me of Steiner House and Mueller House. All three buildings have plain exteriors with very little color. There are no harsh edges, and the buildings look modular.